Hi, everybody. Hi, Catherine.
Welcome back to season 3, episode 2 of What the Talk. Wow, look at Jeff Mountain the word. As you can see or hear, if you can't see us, you know. By the way,
into it.
We upgrade, so you need to be seeing us now. Okay? Okay. As you can see, we have a guest.
Drum roll, please.
I'm sorry, we don't like the touching the table. We're gonna get in trouble.
I'm sorry, moderator.
Listen, we have a guest, and we have Mr. Jeff in the building.
Mr. P.
Hello, El Jefe.
Jeff Poleus. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jeff and Drell. Poleus.
The emphasis on that.
Emphasis on the
Andrell.
Guys, I never even knew that name, by the way. Like,
It's not in the
right?
dictionary.
Beautiful name, right?
there's no need to give your full government out here. Like,
They don't kidnap him.
listen, they don't even know my full government, and I've been doing this for a while
3
now.
seasons now.
Yeah, listen, you want these people coming after you now.
It's talking Bobby. We about to get into this. Y'all gonna understand that then.
Oh my god. So yeah, Jeff, what up? Like, okay, should we say how old are you? You don't want to say your age? No?
I'm 35. I'm turning 36 this September.
Lies.
I got 3 kids.
You got baby mama?
Yeah, I got a couple baby mamas.
You got any baby fathers?
Oh, Lord.
I can't put that out.
But in all seriousness, Jeff is Jeff Poleus, okay? I've known Jeff for a while now, and Amanda have known Jeff for
2 years, roughly.
about 2 years. He's a good man.
Why you say it like that?
He's a good man. He's an amazing man when he wants to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's what's up. Okay, what is it that you do? What is it that... I know you're an entrepreneur, by the way.
Wait, clarify. He ain't got no baby mamas.
Okay, yeah, he ain't got no baby mama. He's
ain't got
married. He's 25. He has a child, and he's doing his best at raising like everybody else.
Day by day.
Listen.
I'm failing.
So... This is the reality of stuff. So yeah. So what is it? I know you're an entrepreneur. Like, I like meeting entrepreneurs because you guys know that I like some entrepreneurs. I like real entrepreneurs.
Do you like this one though?
Yeah, not people who just put entrepreneur in their Instagram bio and then think that they're doing something. Yeah. Amanda.
I'm putting myself under the bus here.
So yeah, what is it that you do and go into deep as to who you are?
I'm a broker, like a delivery broker. I got a couple things going on, but basically, for delivery, like we got contracts with like different companies, and we basically are like the middlemen, and we just do the delivery for them. Like we got a couple companies like Canpar, which is like almost like UPS, but it's for Canada. So we have like with that, they give you like a route, and that's your route, and you basically just do deliveries for them. And like right now, we just got like a new contract with like a company called Remco. Like we basically do delivery for clothes, like for all those shopping centers, like the malls, like Winners.
You're out here doing big things now.
So like we basically doing
all
that
these
for them.
companies that you just said their names on our show. Yeah, I need to be sponsoring. But okay, you see, what made you get into that? Like, why?
Yeah.
This is not regular. Are you your own boss, first of all?
Oh yeah.
You know, this. Everybody wants to be their own boss. Do you like being your own boss?
Sometimes.
I like the real this.
It has the ups and the downs, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like America. Well, I'm not America, but this generation.
North America has
North America. Yeah, they want to be. Everybody wants to be their own boss. They think it's like cool. I don't know what y'all think is cool about being your own boss. That shit is not.
That's a lot of stress.
It's mad work.
Yeah.
Like, what are your hours of work?
Sometimes 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day.
Yeah, I hear that.
and like you don't got no weekends. It's
13?
like
No weekends?
Cause like
Amanda, you up for that?
like the weekends you
Going
gotta
to sleep.
It's like that's when you gotta be with the family, but at the same time you gotta get ready for them. Like for Monday to start over, so you gotta get like for me like if I got anything to do with my trucks, those are the days I gotta go do that. I have to go to the mechanic.
Amanda,
I
you
gotta do
heard?
everything.
Yeah, I
Like, it's like we like right now, right? Like we have a long weekend on Monday. It's like before Wednesday, I have to get ready for inspection. So this whole weekend, I'm about to be
So
working
he's
on the
not
truck
off
to
while
get it
we're
ready.
off.
So it's like
It's a lot. I'm learning a lot right now.
Listen, Amanda, you sure? Because y'all know Mandy wants to be this entrepreneur with 17
Yeah,
businesses.
no, like the Hollywood glams of it, honey. But
I mean,
the way he's talking about it.
But it's the beginning though. That's how you start. In the beginning, it's like you don't have time. You're not. Really
So you think
home.
it's all worth it?
I think so.
It will be.
Yeah, hopefully.
I saw a post earlier today. It says you don't start to make your own money. What I think it was 50 Cent that said it. He said you don't make money until money works for you. So basically, when you're not there.
Yeah.
So it's only the beginning. When you're at home and other people are running your truck, it won't be that
you
tough.
see, that's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Now-
it's like I haven't had a day off and like no vacations. It's like
But it's
crazy.
worth
I'm
it. I
probably
think
not gonna
it
have
is
any
worth
vacation
it.
anytime soon. So.
And the thing is, I feel like people don't understand how long it takes for you to get to that point. It's not 6 months now.
How long have you been at it?
What? It's about to be a year and something. It's close to. It's about to be 2 years soon.
Okay, and then it's still not like he's still not in Hollywood on vacation and spending money.
Zero
and
days off. Yeah, I heard
It's
that.
like,
You know,
just
so
when
it
you
takes
thought,
time.
That's when I thought I was doing good. Mr. Corona here came and just fucked.
Nature gonna
everything,
come
man.
after you too.
Yeah, and then like I had this little stash, and guess what? One after the other. It's like I'm like, okay, I'm making some money now. I went and got new stuff, and then bam, one of my trucks fell. Transmission.
Authenticate.
Next,
Do you hear?
you know, it's like all the little stash I had to spend it on my truck. Basically, it's like it's like, but you learn. So now I just got that second contract. I'm doing it better. It's like I'm
Okay.
putting that
And that's all.
aside.
You see, I love that you say that. You see, look at all these good stuff you're teaching our people. You say you learn, and in business, there's no like failure because it's all lessons. All you get is lessons. Like failure doesn't even exist. That's my thing. Like there's no such thing. You can never fail. You just gain experience. You know, next time you're trying it, you do better. That's it. You know, and then that's good that if Corona fucked you to teach you that lesson early on instead of you being 5 years into it or 6 years for you to not figure out, oh shit.
Because you know how a lot of businesses lost. They're no longer here
Did
because
you get
of
a small
Corona.
business loan?
No, actually, like it messed
Praise
us.
God.
It messed us.
This man right here
Like,
smart, y'all.
Actually,
Praise
like
God.
it messed us up, but at the same time, it helped us out.
Okay.
Because it's me and my partner, like when the corona hit, like I was always working. Like everybody was off, like home, but I was doing my delivery and everything. So it's like we were out there for that Kanpar, like we were doing deliveries every day. So that's what was bringing in the money. It wasn't as much, but it was doing something.
Yeah.
But the way Corona helped us, it was like because we had that contract with like a company. So basically, you know, everybody was home. They were working in the house. So we were doing delivery for Home Depot. So it's like we're always out. But all of a sudden, it just
Contract kept coming in?
it just stopped because of the
Okay.
Corona thing. You know what I mean? Eventually, it just stopped at a
Good
point.
point.
You know what I mean? So
But it's gonna get back up. People still ordering stuff.
yeah, but it's not as much. It's like people they're not gonna pay for delivery no more. They'd rather just go pick it up themselves.
Oh.
And like
cheap.
even right now, Corona could still fuck me up because they talking about a second wave, and if it happens, because right now with the contract I have, and it's good, we do delivery for like most of the malls out
For
here,
the malls.
and for shopping centers. So if that shuts down, so
Yeah, they're gonna cut you out.
well, you're going to find another way. When there's a will, there's a way.
All of this is experience. But you know how it's surprising. You could have from the first wave. You could have been like, you know, F it. I'm going to find a job. You got a wife and a kid to feed, and be like, I'm still going pushing through.
Yeah, that's another thing.
When you
Your
first
wife gotta be
started-
very supporting too. So
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, who supported? Like, did you have people that were like, yo, you crazy dude, get a regular job. Like,
Get
every
your
regular
real job
person,
now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with insurance and with family
Benefits.
vacations and benefits and da-da-da-da. Did you have anybody that told you that, or was that everybody in your surrounding?
I mean, most I could not everybody, but a lot. Like I could say my mom and my dad do it. Like, you sure you want to do that? Like,
Yeah,
do you
like
know what
Haitian
you're doing?
parents, they
They're
don't-
like,
They don't believe
you
it.
should wait. You should do that. You should do that. But that's one thing I could say Stephanie never said. Like, you sure you want to do that? Like when I told them, like, yo, I'm quitting. I'm about to do this.
She said, "Go for it."
Oh yeah, she's like, okay.
She's an entrepreneur too. Though.
And like, not once she questioned me, and it's so funny. It's like,
I'm like, nigga, you got an emergency fund?
Sammy come up to me talking about you quit. Where you going? Which house?
and it's so funny. Like after I asked her, I'm like, yo, you never doubted me? She's like, no. I'm like,
oh, that's
you sure you never?
I'm like, you sure? That's like at
maybe
one
we should
point,
bring her
bro.
in.
Nah, because even me, I doubted myself. I'm like,
Dang.
bro. At one point, listen, like the company when we first started, it was making like what, like 1,500 every 2 weeks. Mind you, you got kids, you got milk, you got diapers,
you got
and
rent.
at the point, so it's like
You got gas to put in
and
that
though
trip.
we just started too. It's like during the corona, I just quit. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna start.
That's OD. Good job. You see, bravo. And this is the reason why we have these people in our, like, people could ask us, why don't you guys interview like artists and people that have like 5,000 followers? Jeff is barely on Instagram. I even know. Do you even have an Instagram?
Yes.
Like, are you
Once in
even
a
on
while.
I think
social
I saw
media?
Jeff
No time.
3 times on Instagram when he got married. They had a picture. When they found out the baby gender, they got a picture.
When the baby was born.
And then I think Stephanie posted when it was his birthday. She did a shout out
The
for
thing is,
her.
I'm driving most of the time. It's like I can't be on my
You see,
Instagram.
real people that are doing the real stuff,
They ain't got
unless
time.
you have a social media business, you know, then it's different. Okay.
It's like when I get home.
And he's not old, y'all. Like,
Yeah, he's 25, so you
yeah.
should be on social media. And that's good that, you know, like, a lot of people might be like, oh yeah, he doesn't have like a following. It's for us to get if we get somebody that has a lot of following, we'll get more people to follow us to see. That's not the point.
we know about that.
Yeah, I feel like the point was we have so many amazing people in our surrounding that are doing great
We're
stuff.
fortunate, y'all.
You know, yeah, I don't know so many bums, y'all. So
I'm the only bum in Captain's life.
and she's still doing a podcast. So if the bum is this, then y'all see the level.
I'm a bomb ass bomb.
But yeah, so you see, we have all these amazing people that are in our surrounding doing so many great things, and then instead of going to the most famous person in the world, like, appreciate the people that you have around you. And if you're starting a business, you're probably gonna be paying $2,000 for mentorship. Mentorship. Yeah, mentorship. I know, go back and salary, paying plane tickets to go see the big shots. Whereas you have a young man that started a business with no experience, with nobody that
no guidance.
Yeah, like, he didn't have nobody in his family that was a businessman. He started it, he's doing it, and he's living off of it. Like, you know, these people shouldn't go
unnoticed.
Exactly. You know, so that's why our platform is here for people like you.
To make them noticeable.
Exactly.
I guess
you
that's
know?
the word.
Yes. You know, so
Yeah.
thank you so much for agreeing and accepting to come sit with us, you know, even though we know you're mad nervous.
And shy.
Yeah, Jeff don't do this.
Shy.
Look at him now. Y'all should have seen before we started
Bro,
this.
I'm telling you, Captain, we started to put bloopers up in here. Like, I'm not paying no
Yeah, I
games.
think I'm gonna start recording without people knowing that we're recording. My G was sitting there like
shivering. Oh my gosh, guys, is it cold outside?
he's sweating and he's cold at the same time.
Sweating gold, y'all. His
look at him
shiny.
now. Like, trying to act like
he got
shy
this.
before it. Child, whatever. Anyways, thank you for joining us and accepting to, you know, sit with us on your busy days and stuff like that. So you couldn't say no anyways, but whatever. What the brand is?
Hi guys, my name is Gael. I am here to present to you the IL soaps. Now I have 2 products. I have the turmeric and the cinnamon, and I have the aloe vera and avocado. Those soaps are known for their smell and their softness. You can buy the soap online at www.ils.com. Instagram name is IELS_. Facebook name is IL. Again, www.ils.com. You can get the soap. If you have any questions about those soaps, you can email me at ilsnaturalproducts@gmail.com. Again, the email is ilsnaturalproducts@gmail.com. I'm here to answer you any questions that you have. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, my name is Gael, and those are the IL soaps. Thank you for your support. God bless you.
Okay, so the topic for today is
You say the word because I can't say it.
Amanda can't say the word, guys. It's masculinity. Ooh, I said it.
Good job. Oh, Sammy gonna kill me.
But it's masculinity. And why did we pick Mr. for this topic?
Why my stomach making noise all the same?
Are you hungry? We need to do this fast then, because once my co-host is hungry, y'all, she's not gonna think straight no more. Listen.
So why did we pick Jeff?
I don't know.
Why did you? Why did
Did
we
I pick Jeff? Who picked Jeff? Was it me or was it you?
No, it was both of us actually. At the scene, we had like a light bulb.
I mean,
Jeff.
Yeah, we did the name of the topic and we're like, ding ding ding.
We're like, who should? You know, you said who should we? And we're like, Jeff.
That don't even make sense. Why?
It's like 1 + 1. Who else could we?
Why? No shade.
No.
Why is because this topic Jeff fits on the description of what it is that we're gonna be talking about.
Check.
Is it a good thing? I don't know. Is it a good thing?
We'll
Is it a bad
find out.
thing? I don't know. We're about to find out if it is or not. You know, this is not about being good or wrong
Bad,
or right.
yeah.
It's not the point of this. You know. So the disclaimer: we don't want you to lie. We don't want you to start being somebody else.
Yeah, because you know what? Can I speak my truth?
Speak your truth. Talk your shit, sis.
I'm talking my shit. Hear my shit out, okay? So we had we had one person. It happened to be related to this young man. Sam.
Amanda's mad extra.
I know.
Shout out to Sam
Samuel P. I'm not gonna say his full last name, but they put one and one together.
Yeah.
But we interviewed, did a phenomenal job, y'all. This nigga had A+.
One of the best episodes we had.
Best, but he ain't keep it real, y'all. We got the real one. He gonna keep it real with us.
We got the real one. Ouch.
We got the real
And
P.
no shade. Like,
No
Sam
shade.
did a phenomenal job in the sense that he answered all the questions right. Like, you know when somebody just gets, and I'm like,
He's a politician, man.
Yeah.
This nigga could go and
yeah. I was like, Sam is good. Like, look at how he's like giving me all these answers. It's like I never knew him. I'm like, is that the Sam I know?
I wish we had put him on camera though.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is like sometimes people think that people would judge them when they say something, so it's a little hard for them to come out and show the real
Color,
them, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to come run, like, especially when you're married, I feel like you don't want poufe moon want poufe madam.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I blast my wife.
Yeah, like the way I talk now, people are gonna think that I'm misusing my wife.
Or I'm having a bad relationship when I'm not.
Yeah, you know, it's not like his life is horrible or all the things he said was wrong.
My old boy a good boy now.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, good. He said sometimes.
Yeah.
They're brothers. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's not that. It's
He's
just
a
like,
good guy. Like, he's really enthusiastic. What is the word in English?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
It's Sam.
Yeah,
Sam is Sam.
Yeah. You know?
But now we got Jeff. Let's figure out what Jeff is.
Yes, what Jeff got to bring for us, and don't think that you have to be right. Don't act.
No
Nobody's
pressure.
gonna judge you here. Okay, so this is a no judgment zone. We forgot to tell Sam in the beginning that it was. Now we're telling you, we're letting you know, like, no judgment. Like, talk your shit.
No judgment, my butt no.
And then you see that's
Y'all see, he's checking the box already.
But since we know what it is now, I'm ready to start asking my questions.
Are you nervous, Jeff?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Nervous is nervous.
Nervous is nervous.
Because of me.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
Cocky. Anyways, but the question that I have for you, first of all, okay, me and Amanda can't answer this because we're not men. But according to you, since you're a man, what makes a man a man?
According to me, what makes a man a man?
He said
Jeff makes a man a man.
Like, it's so much. That's too many definitions to that. I mean, and everybody sees it differently. For me, it's like, I guess you gotta be a protector, like a warrior. I mean,
I need to take notes.
Maybe we should.
it's like, you know what I mean? You gotta be
right.
able to provide, basically.
Provide.
But at the same time, you gotta be true to
Protector
yourself. You know what I mean? It's like,
Protector.
I don't think you become a man. I think the moment you really become a man is like when you become true to yourself and you realize your reality. You know what I mean? So,
Is that the right definition or your definition? Like what you felt, what you were thought a man is?
Yeah. Yeah, what were you thought?
That's what I'm saying. What was I thought? I guess growing up, it's like I was raised in Haiti. I guess part in Haiti, part in the States. So I'm a mix of I've seen a lot. So it's like growing up, I didn't see that much guys showing their feelings like that. It's always like, oh, you're here to work. It's like
provider.
is like,
Provider, warrior.
Madam with lakai, and I go work. It's like I
Like
provide.
a traditional man.
Yeah.
Was your mom a stay-at-home mom?
No, actually, my mom was working.
Okay,
Both of
okay.
them. My mom was like actually traveling, doing because she worked for for kids.
Okay.
So she was always traveling all over. Like
Okay, you said 3 important. You said provider, protector,
warrior.
warrior.
What you
else?
worrying about?
Warrior. We about warrior.
Oh,
No?
Warrior.
Warrior. Bad. That's one dictionary.
No, bad. Oh,
What? Warrior. Like, you know, she's strong.
Okay, strong. Okay.
Bing, man. What else? What else makes a man a man? Like, should we say like characteristics?
Yeah.
Come on, more.
the character,
Men back on there.
characters.
Yeah.
We can't talk on this podcast.
Thank you. So yeah, what else do you think?
Only there's so many. It depends. Like everybody got.
But when you think about that, what is one word that's screaming to you?
Yeah.
you gotta be tough.
Tough. Okay, what
Rough.
makes you what? Oh, you said tough and rough. Okay, so
But
to
the same-
you,
you gotta be
if a
understanding
man
too.
is not tough or rough or a provider or protector or
warrior.
they're not a man then.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Stay your truth.
Yeah.
They're like a pussy
Yes
ass
and no.
nigga.
Then Jeffy's like, you a pussy.
It's just you gotta have some of that.
Okay.
Okay. One thing that confuses me because when you say protector, when you say provider, first of all, now we're not in the world where the men provides, women provide too.
A lot more.
So I feel like if you're my wife or my husband and I'm making more than you, technically I'm providing for the family because I'm making more money. So what are you now? Like what
does that
happens to
take
the
away?
man now?
I mean, I'm talking in general. For me, I can't. The providing part, it's part of it, but at the same time, I had to learn. Like, you know what I mean, it's okay to have a help.
Okay.
Because in the beginning, like me and my wife, she was the one making the most money.
Okay.
Okay,
Like,
shit.
I mean,
Talk
Shorty,
your
like,
shit.
it's
Girl,
over.
look at you.
Shorty had a degree, and me, I didn't have a degree yet. I was, I mean, at the point I was working at McDonald's as a manager, and she was like
Up there.
I mean, doing all that stuff. So it's like, to me, like when I say a provider, it doesn't mean like, oh, I have to provide, I have to do that. I mean, it's okay for her to work to provide also, but you got to be able to provide also.
Well, were you
we got to
like-
provide something, even if it's not money. It's just something.
So even though like she was earning more and you were working, you were a manager. It's not like a little title.
Yeah.
You were still pushing.
So you said an important step. You said it's not about only providing money, and I feel like that's where our men loses themselves because once they find a woman that's independent and that has money and they don't know what to do with themselves because they're not bringing home the bacon no more because that lady got the whole pig. You know, so it's like, what am I supposed to do with me?
I gotta fill in.
What's my position now?
Gotta fill in the holes now.
You know, like they don't know what to do, and that's good that you say a provider doesn't only mean bringing in money. What else can you provide if it's not only money?
Knowledge.
Okay, that's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And you said another thing that I don't really like. You said you never saw. You said growing up you never saw any man show their feelings. What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna go close to home. Let's just say example, my mom and my dad. Like my dad is a very nice dude. I mean, he shows like he's shy, we could say. I mean, he shows my mom like affection. I mean, he's more of a shower, but I didn't hear it like that. Oh, I love you.
Okay.
Okay,
so
the words were not
he
said.
probably showed. Okay, so he showed through his actions that he loves your mom or
Or
whatever.
if he did, it's probably in the bedroom.
Yeah,
in private.
But like
Yeah.
in front of me, it's like, oh man.
As a man, you can't really say. If you do say I love you, or you do cry, or you do break down, then you would perceive to be weak.
Yeah, it's like that in the situation. Like that's why it's a surprise when I don't kiss my dad. They're like, oh, why you don't kiss your dad? I'm like, that's weird. Like, why would I kiss my dad? Like,
Why would it be weird?
Because that's not me.
Okay,
It's
you
like-
have a son. Do you let Stefan kiss you?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, that's different. I mean,
Why is
but
it different?
I guess
It's a father-son relationship.
Yeah,
It's a father-son relationship with his dad.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the same. Why would it be different?
That's my son.
But that's your dad.
That's your
I
dad.
guess
That's what your dad is saying.
No.
Like,
But-
Jeff, who's Jeff? My son.
But for me, you see right now, like it's gonna be easy for him because I gave him that opportunity. You know what I mean, from now
Okay,
I'm
from the
doing
jump.
So it's something you're trying to develop it.
And
Yeah,
instill
you know
in
what I mean?
him,
So it's
okay.
like I didn't see it like that. You know what I mean? My dad's like, "Bah, I shake his hand. Come on, là." We have a
like two
conversation.
strangers.
That's
You hear
it.
how his voice went deep. Come on, you know.
And that's it, you know what I mean? It's like the most I'll give him a hug. I'll get a hug on my birthday, you know what I mean?
Does
But
it
it's
feel
like,
weird when you hug him?
this
Of
on
course
my
not. Like,
birthday?
what would be weird? Or like,
make it feel like
I'm
it's
so
oh,
sad.
it's like
So
it's normal to
It's
me,
like a
though, you know what I
treat.
mean?
You get a hug
but
for your
believe it or
birthday.
not, my dad done like he's done so much. I know he loves me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I
So-
know, I understand that, but I hate that's the fact.
Yeah.
Of like the hate. It's not only you. Like this, you're talking to yourself, and mad people can relate to you. I'm not a man, and I can relate to that. You know what I mean? Like our parents do so much, but showing
Oh,
love or
telling you.
affection, and I know, like if I see a man showing affection, to me, I see that you're a weak man in my eyes. Now I don't see it like that anymore because Sammy's dad changed my mind. But before, that's what like the norm for me. Any man that is showing affection or you're too lovey-dovey or pity my when I love you, like yo, we get it. Like relax. Like can you man up and just, pick up your
Like,
balls,
hold
whatever.
your balls.
So I understand what you mean. It's not only a you thing. Don't think like you're alone or whatever. But go ahead.
I
Talk
think
your
it's
shit.
true. It's like everybody, basically.
It's
Almost
like,
everybody.
basically, you know,
Because I
it's
don't think
like-
it was you like that.
No,
for
mine
you.
is. I come from a very like we love touching. My dad is very emotional. I saw my dad
Yeah.
cry.
I've never saw my dad cry actually.
Really? That's so cute. When you see a man cry, I got me
It is
an
so cute when
emotional
you
man
see a man
too.
cry.
I think
It's
the
cute.
the closest I've seen is like I think when his brother died. That was his closest brother.
He didn't.
Them
He
doing
stuck it
zero
back in.
whoosh. You know what I mean? That's it.
You
but
see,
his
he had to
dad,
hold it in.
What? Ni papa ni mama died when I was a kid. I don't remember seeing him
Wow.
cry.
Have you cried?
Nah, I don't cry.
You
I-
see,
I
That's
mean,
not
I
healthy,
would say
y'all.
it's a good about. It's been about 10 years.
10 years you
maybe.
ain't shed not one tear.
When was the last time you cried and why did you cry?
I don't even remember.
OD.
It probably about though, man.
OD. Why don't you cry? Like why?
What is the
Like
story
what is
behind
wrong with crying to you?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't do it. At one point, it's like, you know what? Fuck all that, man. It's like I want to be a little rock. Man. I want to be
So,
tough. I want to be that person.
So when you hit rock bottom, what do? You just sit you just stay quiet. You don't cry. No emotion.
No emotion.
You don't push a wall. You don't.
Like how do you react to
Yeah.
At first, it was like, let's just say I'm mad. I'll punch a wall or something. I'll
You
punch
see,
No, but
okay,
mad.
that's mad. That's not
But
sad.
sad.
But
yeah.
sad. I listen to music. That's music
So
right there.
let's
That's
say
all I need.
I'm not claiming no death on your family or nothing. But let's say somebody died that you really cherish.
That's the scary part because I don't know how I'm gonna react.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like we confuse a lot mad and sad.
Sad. It's two different.
You know, like,
things.
and when the society teaches boys, when you're sad and when you're mad, you react the same. Anything that doesn't make you feel good or whatever, you punch a
punch
wall,
the wall.
you punch somebody, you get mad, you curse, you act out, you go crazy. That's what you do. I feel like that's what they teach them. Like, if you're a real man, that's how you do it, you know?
Right.
So, I don't think they never took the time to tell them, okay, this is how you act. This is mad. This is not how you act, but this is mad. This is sad. This is happy. Like, there's different feelings. They're not all in the same. And I feel like if you've never cried and you've been sad, that means you're doing something wrong. I
You're
don't know what
holding
it is.
something in.
Yeah, something
Something has been stored inside, and one day, honey.
Never.
and you could be conditioned to, like, because they say
Suppress that.
boys somehow, like, based on the way they were raised. Somebody said it. I don't know if it was a psychologist. I don't know if it was a TED Talk. I don't know what it is. But somebody said, Taku, you learn the pattern of forgetting, like, keeping it in, and then your body understands, Taku, they know not to cry. Like, you even forget what that's like. Like,
But I feel like that's what's going on
you
here. 'cause
suppress
10
it
years.
so much.
Of course.
Yeah, you
And
suppress it so much you don't even understand
Saying
how
what
to
it is.
cry. You
Yeah,
know?
you're like-
and then when you finally break down, you're gonna be like, oh, that's what it is.
No,
that's
because
why people do that.
Now, if
Can't
Jeff
break
said
down.
it's been 10 years, on joue moi Jeff a crié là. I'm
Never
be
gonna
like,
happen.
something serious, y'all.
Never gonna happen.
Don't say
No,
never
not
gonna
never,
happen.
but
Because,
like-
because even the clouds, when they heavy, what do?
They cry.
wouldn't
It
know.
rains.
It rains.
You know, it's a normal feeling. It's a normal emotion. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not gonna. Do you feel like it's gonna make you less of you if you do cry?
I don't know.
Do you feel so proud to say, I'm Jeff and I haven't cried for 10 years?
Hell yeah.
Why?
But
Why?
no, I don't. It's not that I feel proud, but it's just
To you, it's an accomplishment?
No, of course not.
Because to me, all it's saying to me is screaming for help.
Yeah.
Like, all I want to do right now is Google you a psychologist. What is a therapist?
The therapist. Can
Therapist
just go
will
to a
end up
therapist.
crying.
I don't know. Anyways.
They're gonna be like, we gotta lock him up.
You
Real
know,
quick.
I don't know.
Lock me up.
Cause you haven't cried in 10 years.
But that's not normal though. There's a lot of people who are like that. There's a lot of men who are like that because they don't know. They haven't seen it, so they don't know how to. Okay, and they don't know in what situation am I supposed to, or is it okay for me to, or will people judge me if I am? Because if I am, that's signs of vulnerability. What would people think? How would they react if I do cry right now? What is my surrounding gonna do?
It's just imagine when I was getting married. It's like Catherine was like, "Oh, you're gonna cry."
No, I said when you were pushing the baby.
Nah,
when your baby
who
was
said
coming
about
out,
the
you were
man?
gonna cry.
I mean, it's like
I think somebody did mention. I don't know if it's
somebody
Catherine,
said I
but
was
somebody
gonna
say,
cry.
"Oh,
It's like-
when you see Stephanie walking down the aisle, you're gonna break down, man."
It's like
I
the
forgot
thing
who said
is
that.
like when she was walking in, I did break down, but I couldn't cry. It's like
So how do you view men or women? I don't know. I guess men that cry. How do you view them?
And me personally, it's just I don't like people crying in general.
No, but how do you feel like about it?
I guess the fact, like, I know I don't like crying. I don't cry. So whenever I see somebody crying, I'm like, my foot is on
It's typical Haitian man. My boy is my fucking
that's what I'm saying. When I believe in crying, but there's people that just cry for no reason. You know what I mean? I get
Okay.
it. I get it. Some people, that's how they do it. But man, I don't like people crying regardless.
Why don't you like people? Do you feel like it's a sign of weakness or like why can't I fucking cry?
I don't know.
I feel like crying.
It's just something about me. The moment I see a person crying,
Does it make you uncomfortable? Mm-hmm. Do you not know how to deal with it?
Yeah, that I don't know how to do with that.
Yeah, it's like what am I supposed to do?
Wait, I don't know. I don't
It's
cry.
like, it's like,
What am I doing here?
Do you feel like if you start crying, people won't know how to handle it either?
you guys won't.
What do you mean? Try us.
When I supposed to laugh when he's crying.
I'm so sorry.
Right? I just tried and then want me to cry, right?
Yo, no, if I do see you cry, I don't know how. I feel like I will handle it well because it's not something that's so not normal. It's probably not normal to you because you've never done it. But I feel like it would just be like, I need help or I need a hug or I'm sad. Like,
We'll give you a napkin.
Yeah, it only makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. At first, I used to be that dude that used to cry. Growing up, I would get mad. The moment I get mad, my eyes just start tearing. So I get in an argument
So something
with you.
triggered for you not to cry no more.
It's like I get in an argument. It's just at one point, it's like I just became that person. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm done.
I'm back here no more. I'm done crying. I'm done caring about people. I'm just gonna be this tough
Wow,
dude. You
you
look
sound
at
like
me.
So even
the
when
wrong
you
way.
cut onions, you don't cry?
You don't be cutting onions.
that onions
What
cry.
you mean?
The onions are clear when I cut them.
Onion the key,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You see what he said? He said, I'm just gonna become that tough dude. What is that tough dude? Like, how do you just become that tough dude? If you tough, that means you don't
No,
cry.
I mean, like it's like I always try to be the nice guy because I'm a very nice person. But growing up, it's like I was always viewed as the vagabond either way. It's like
By default?
by default, it's like,
okay.
oh man, my son,
Dang.
it's like, oh, some other woman, like Jeffrey, man, vagabond.
That's comparison. So you just play the role?
It's not play the role. It's just when you hear something so much, it's like, okay.
You're conditioned
And
to
man,
believe.
play the role,
No, you get the undone déjà. And for me, I think it was part of me. So it was so.
I think, Jeff, you just said like you were told that all your life, so I think you believed it and you made it into your reality. So
Yeah.
therefore, you're like, okay, well, anyways, even if I try to be good, I'm
They-
the vagabond of the
Anyways,
family.
yeah, might
it's
as
like,
well just be that.
I'll be the tough guy. I'll be the vagabond, and the other one can shine on. But I'm the vagabond.
Yeah,
and it's like you hold dear to it. Like I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
it's like
you claim it. You
yeah,
claim it
you
so
claim
much.
it so well.
Et
Like
t'as
I'm
raison,
the vagabond.
in the sense that when people say something, let's say ou sort, moun yo tellement do ça, you make it yours. Now
Yeah.
people can't use it to hurt you no
You're
more.
right.
You understand what I mean? It's like this is me. Like what's up? Okay. And I know they say that with girls that are show when they call them tibousin all the time, and they say,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the bitch. What's up? Like they go around hoeing around and they call themselves the hoe because
That's it.
they've been called that their whole life. At this point, what are you gonna do? You're gonna call me a hoe? I
Can't.
introduced myself as a hoe. You're gonna call me a hoe? Like you make no sense.
That's my name.
You know, I feel like it's a defense mechanism as
Yeah.
well, in the sense that okay, that's been used against me all my life. Now you can't use this to hurt me no more. Like I'm this, and then if you
You're
don't
right,
like it,
what else?
yeah. Like I feel like that's what it is. I don't think it's really you.
It is me.
Anyways, we're gonna find him. Go find him a psychologist. I don't know. Why do you feel like it's you?
Is this me?
What do you mean?
What is you?
What is me? Jeff.
I can't.
Oh Lord, Hefe is too
So
much.
the tough vagabond.
I'm not a vagabond.
guy.
Not the vagabond part. It's just
okay,
like,
you're just tough.
one, I'm a valid person. I'm a rough person, you could say. So it's just part of me, you know what I mean? It's like,
At this point, I don't even know what's part of you.
maybe, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like you don't even know as well because you never took the time to differentiate what's really you and what you've been told.
No, I have. Like
Because I'm just trying to make it clear, because Captain No, it's been what, roughly 10 or more that you know Jeff. It's been like 2 years for me, almost 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't seen Jeff being rough at all. Not one day.
you don't want to.
But it's not gonna get there. What am I gonna
Exactly.
do? I'm gonna slap you behind your head, and today I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get under Jeff's skin.
No, at one point it was like you look at me the wrong way. We fighting.
Dang.
It's like
You think so?
Like, I just look at you.
Growing up in school, listen, I used to fight. It was like every day a fight for me.
Why?
And
Why did you feel like you had to do that?
It's just like, listen, man. Like, one, let me defect Vinny Sitlan. I didn't speak English yet.
So they were teasing
you. You were bullied.
I mean, they attempted.
Et pas na privé.
They
Na
attempted.
fini.
I guess what new therapists, new age therapists.
No, the
just call us
thing
the
is, nah,
therapist.
they attempted. So, man, I'm a
You hear
man.
that? They
So,
attempted.
no. Le moment, premier mot qui essayait là.
They didn't cut it. Okay.
I already cut that shit right there and then. Mpete that too. When I started a new school, right? This guy on the bus up with him. Oh, my sissy. I'm like, do my sissy one more time. Some Spanish dude said my sissy. I just put his head through the window.
Ooh.
And, you know what I mean? So,
But at that point, is that truly violent or
But a
toughness,
lot
or
of time-
just defending yourself?
yeah, at the same
like
time,
it's defending
Willems was
yourself.
and with
To
me,
me, it's normal.
a lot of
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, they were
toughness
picking on
and
you.
roughness is like, let's just say, if I'm in a situation, if I'm in somewhere and I see a person acting tough, you be like, oh, you're not tough. Let me show you what tough is. Like, I don't like bullies. So if I see you picking on somebody, I'm gonna show you that she's not tough.
So like, okay, I understand.
So I guess that's where the protector comes in.
That's when I say. That's what I'm saying when I'm tough. Like,
So that's
in
what
this
I'm
situ-
telling you. You're
it's
not
me.
tough. You just a protector.
All this
Yeah.
definition is very kind, actually.
You're
You come
very
into the
caring.
defenseless.
Yeah, you're like a hero in this story to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, at one point it just got to my head. It's like, chaque jour, I go to school. Ngume. I remember I came home and I was like, you fight one more time. My boy, easy. Next day I went to school.
It's like, boy, man, it's so capable. But listen, what you said, one thing that was really interesting. You said that's your zusa, so that's like you were thought to be tough, so you're tough. So if you were thought different, do you think you would act different? Like if they, let's say that they said Jeff is the nice kid.
Jeff is the smartest kid.
Yeah,
Like,
or
he's
is it
gonna go
like-
far. He's gonna be a engineer or something like that.
Yeah, or is it like a character that you just take on just because?
I didn't take on just because. It's a character I took on, but at the same time, I
It's not
believe it's
just
part of me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, when you're taking something on, it's like, oh, I have some of those traits in me, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh.
Et tant que yo développé sakte là tout petit yo fait le vin maximize.
Big
Yeah,
thing.
so at one point, it basically becomes you.
But then again,
But it's so funny.
I don't think it becomes you, but go ahead.
Like, and even then, like, I say I'm the tough guy all the time. It's like, in a situation, I'll do something to you, and then right after, the nice guy kicks in. I'm like, is he okay? Like, I'm probably not gonna sleep that night. It's like, I'm done busting your head. I'm like, yo, est-ce qu'il me siap mourir? Est-ce qu'il me fait faire too hard?
That you're kind of hard.
You see, what your true character is speaking right now.
No.
Like, this is the true. The true you is the kind one.
Right.
It's the caring one.
Because
Like,
all
honestly.
you're explaining, Jeff, you're
No,
saying, all you're explaining,
It's like denying the
yeah,
kind so
like
much.
he doesn't want any attachment to that.
Get
I'll
this
be
shit
calm
away from
behind
me.
closed doors.
Yeah, get this shit away from me.
But it's like all you're explaining, like, okay, the person that you broke their head or whatever, you're still like, oh my gosh, is he okay? But me, as a sound person, I'm like, okay, maybe that person provoked you to cause that action for you to rough him up a little bit. And then even though you, like, if you were really tough or that masculine guy, you'd be like, yo, I wish I could go back and
Yeah, you wouldn't
beat his
care.
ass even more. Like, you
Yeah.
didn't think, like, oh, who's next?
No,
like,
like I said, my toughness is more like when you provoke me.
It's Samdu, so technically
you're not
fuck
tough.
off. You're just a regular human being. It's just something you say in your head that's like.
and I'm bringing
You
toughness
see,
out.
you say I'm provoking.
He's trying to prove a point.
Yeah, and I feel like your brother Sam, okay? Sam is not the tough one, right? No, like
He's not.
We know Sam. Sam is not somebody who can do tough. He describe that he are tough. Sam always tells you like I'm a calm
He
dude.
very calm.
You know, he tells you I'm very calm and collected, and he takes pride in being calm and collected. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think that is because they've been telling him his whole life that he's the good one, he's the calm one? That's why he takes into that, or? Because what if the roles were switched?
But man, I know Sam. He's not a calm person, really.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
M'kone where la go out to.
Yeah.
Comprends? But le fait que c'est ça, yon montre lié, this trait gets bigger in his. You understand what I mean? Like if you don't bother Sam, he's not gonna freaking act out.
No.
I feel like you're the only one who knows how to click his button. Or you and that.
I think I know how to do it the most, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, I don't think it's because I've heard it so much. I think regardless, it was inside of me. I guess regardless, whenever I would be in a situation, because the fact that, like you guys say, I'm a protector. So whenever I would get in that situation, I'll do it. I guess if it wasn't said to me as much, I'll probably be more open to share my feelings.
Okay. I understand what you mean. Okay. Because what you're saying is not a bad thing. And I feel like the way you say it, you view it as a bad thing. Like, it's not bad. Like, you coming to defend somebody else or you seeing somebody else being bullied and you standing up for them, you're the stand-up guy. Like, I remember I almost got arrested. Let me stop. I'm not annoying.
What? The story is going on.
What? The story, girl? Okay, so I didn't almost get arrested. I'm being annoying. But the cop got called on me, and then Jeff came in, and then I was being mad annoying with the dude. I was like, my fucking mask. And he came in, he's like, yo, relax. Like, he calmed me down, he paid the dude whatever. He's like, yo, I like how da. He stepped in because he's the protector, you know? If somebody was pissing me, like messing with me, he would have came in and he would have fought for me. Like, that's like, everybody knows that. If you want to fight, Jeff is with you. Don't worry, he got your back. He asks you
the question later.
You know? He's not one of these people. And I feel like
that is so many fights like that.
Other friends that I know probably would. Hey, let me step back. You know,
we'll bail her out after.
Yeah, he's not the ask question first. He's the fight first and then ask questions like, what'd you do? Why are they fighting you? You know, like. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Maybe when you were growing up, if they showed you this was a good thing, you know, you probably wouldn't have viewed it as bad. Because you're not the bad dude. Like, I
don't... You don't mess with me.
Okay, you don't mess with nobody. I ain't messing with Amanda.
Child, I look nice, but hey, mess with me, you come. Shit, Lena might come out now.
Nah, but for me, it's like, I have to show it because I'm like, people... I'm that much of a nice person. So the moment I start being nice with you, it's like they take it.
What were you ever like? And like somebody ever took your nice and turned it for granted?
Many times.
Because I feel like you keep saying that the minute I'm nice or something happens.
Many times. That's the thing. Because I'm a very helpful person. So it's like once I start being nice, they be like, okay, they wouldn't mind. Keep stepping. But
that's people though. They always use kindness for weakness, you know? And I feel like that's why I tell you use it as a defense mechanism. Yeah, I'm nice, but don't fuck with me now.
Yeah. My name is Jeff Hefe.
Yeah. You know, like.
You know what the F stands for?
What is it?
Fuck you up. Twice. That's why there's two F's.
So, okay. What would you... Okay. Because how do you see Stefan? Do you feel like he's a child that's already... Well, I don't even...
Stefan is his son, y'all, by the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How do you see your son? Do you feel like he's going into your type of character and stuff like that?
I think he's worse, honestly.
Oh, Lord.
But how is he worse? Because you're not even bad. So how is he worse?
No.
Because I feel like it's that quotation that he's gonna be worse. Yeah. He's hearing that. Like he's not
gonna be worse because you're not bad.
No,
because the thing,
worse because he's very rough. Because me, I consider myself a rough person. Mm-hmm. It's like,
but you know it could be unthought, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm like seeing him, like he's a very rough kid. So I'm like, yo, if I continue the way I'm going, so I'm like, yo. I'm a tough person. Stephanie's a tough person.
Okay, what's tough? Amanda, I need the dictionary because Amanda, help me out. What's tough?
There's many definitions.
Google, you need to sponsor me.
You know, Amanda always calling me the Google because I feel like you use that word so much. Tough. In my head, I'll tell you what I think tough is. In my head, tough is somebody that don't break down. Like they will mess up your battle. That's always looking for trouble. To me, that's what tough is. Is that what you're saying?
There's different views. I mean, that's part of it.
Okay, what's your tough?
Yeah.
My tough. It's like I'm also like I could say when I say tough, I'm violent. I'm very rough. At the same thing, I could endure stuff too, but to a certain level.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just say if we're going through a situation like that, I'm very tough. I could go through it. I could handle it.
Okay.
But part of that too, I'm violent. I'm rough. I don't which dictionary.
Yeah, but it says
Yeah.
it just says able to endure a hardship or pain
Okay.
or a period of hardship.
Okay. So you
That's
think
it?
that describes
Or
You said
or
usual.
third definition, strong enough to withstand adverse conditions.
Okay, two things. The first one, I think it's you. The third one, I think it's not you, because you say, fighting. Like, if you mess with me, like if somebody's bullying you, I'm gonna show you who the real, who the real tough guy is. So technically, in that sense, you're not the tough guy. You're just the reaction guy. But in the first one, into enduring stuff and hardship and stuff, I think that probably you, because you say you endure pain, like you take stuff. Because if you're an
Internally,
entrepreneur,
yeah.
like you do take stuff really.
But most of what you explain is more reaction.
Yeah.
It's not really like, okay, I'm tough just because, I woke up today, let me go beat up somebody. Like, it's not like that. It's somebody provoked
Believe it
you.
or not, that
Action,
that
reaction.
crossed my mind. Sometimes I feel like beating up somebody for fun.
Yeah, but so the real definition of tough is technically a person who's not triggered easily. And based on what you say, on your reaction, you are triggered easily.
Up to
By your
yeah,
emotion.
guys. See now, if y'all go through every definition of words I say, I'll just use it the way I mean it. Remember,
Exactly.
when I'm
You see
talking
what I
about
mean?
tough is, remember my definition of tough is like you're rough. Yeah, I'm violent. Like
see?
I'm not scared of anything. You know what I mean? It's like in a situation come, listen, man.
And that's why
Whatever.
words,
That's
the
what I
meaning
mean
of words
with-
matter. The meanings of word matter, because the word tough, we find that word like as a bad word.
But it's,
Well,
we
for
just
men,
read it's
not for
not.
women, because if you're a tough
yeah.
woman, you're good now, you know.
Okay, you good.
And for men, if you're a tough man, it's like,
Sans problème,
you have
yeah.
no feelings,
toxic.
you toxic.
Whoosh, même mon
Exactly.
cat by man.
Yeah, but yeah, for Stefan, like I was saying, I go like, but c'est une bonne personality. It's like, and I see that in him already.
How
Okay.
is that bad?
And it's like, no, it's not bad, but it's just like, now I'm actually looking at him. I'm like, so shit, that's how people see me.
Okay, so how do you
Is
want to
it
switch
bad?
that? Yeah, do you want to keep it that way,
I
or you
want-
want to
You see,
switch
no,
that?
like the thing is with the world we're living in right now, I don't want to change it, but at the same time,
You can accommodate.
Yeah,
it.
that's-
like you
that's
can.
the thing.
He can still be a tough little
Yeah,
guy.
that's
where
the thing,
he
one,
can't.
man.
He's able to show his emotion.
and it's so funny, right? Because I say it all the time. I don't say like, if I'm just like I was an affectionate person, right? But for now, like I'm not really a person that hugs, and it's so funny. And the fact I thought that having a kid, he'll be
gonna change
all
it?
affectionate and everything. No, it changed it actually. So when I'm always hugging Stefan and all things, but Lob got Stefan, he's always on his mom. Toujours hug my mom. But with me, he'll come and hug me once in a while. And then
Okay,
go
but
back.
maybe you
so
can
I'm
change
like,
that.
No, that's the thing. I'm trying to change
Okay.
that. So I'm like, shit, where's my love at, bro?
Now you want the love.
Yeah, I do, but at the same time, it's okay, cause at the end of the day, I could teach that. You know what I mean? So that's why now I hold him more. You know what I mean? I'm kissing him all the time. I'm hugging him all the time. You know what I mean? So I could see inside like he's not very affectionate.
Yeah, but it will go. I feel like if you keep going at it, eventually it'll be like the same way he's running for his mom. He's gonna be like, "Daddy, daddy."
Of course.
Because they have little boys have that age where it's daddy everything. Daddy is this big.
I know it's
hero.
coming right now.
Yeah,
it's
coming.
that part where
It's mommy because she gives him the food.
Do you see kindness in the way that he's being brought up, though?
yeah.
You raise him up with kindness and not just, hey,
Sit down.
Sometimes when it comes to with him, it's like you just gonna know when it's time to be kind, and that's when it's time to be like, hey. And it's so funny, like when I was telling you guys last night, I told him to lay down, and the moment I turned around and looked at him, he shook so like it was shaking. I'm like, bro, I was just gonna talk to you nicely.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna ask. How do you think your masculinity, because all of that is part of your masculinity, affects your relationship
Sure,
with your
with your
son,
son.
or with you, or with your wife, or with your relationships in general?
I mean, well, it affects a lot of people. You know what I mean, because like at the same time, part of my masculinity, like, it's like I'm straightforward. I say stuff
Okay, you don't.
Si
You
c'est
say
pour
first and
ça- Si c'est
then.
pour ça
No, I think,
masculine.
no. I think no. The thing is, no. Believe it or not, I think but it's like
Okay.
I think too much. But I say stuff, and at that moment, it's like you might take it wrong.
Do you say stuff in intent to hurt the person?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So when you said like last night, you talked to Stefan, you said whatever, stop. Why did he shake? What do you think? What made him like, oh my gosh, my dad, he's looking at me or something like that?
No, parce que me donne le ballon bel coup de tape.
But have you ever beat him?
Eh, fou? Non merci.
No, have you? You don't know, right?
Let's
You
not
don't.
let's not say beat, maybe discipline.
No, I'm saying beat. Have you ever beat him?
No, pourquoi?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
if you haven't beat him, there's no way for him to be scared just because you look at him.
No.
There's something else then.
Maloney.
Or did you
I
talk
guess it's
rough
just
with
been-
him and
Yeah,
he's like,
I
Then
mean,
you strike fear when you talk to him?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, because like I don't believe nobody boys will be boys side and all that stuff. It's like,
boys will be boys.
you know what I mean? It's like from there, it's like with me, there's certain stuff I'm very disciplined about, and it's so funny. So from there on, like from the moment he was born, I'm doing it, and like even most people was like, oh, he's a kid, he's not gonna do that, he don't understand. I'm like, yes, he does, because when he's laying down, no one camper, I'm like, couche. He lays like right back down, and like, anybody else could say it. Now he's learning it, but the moment from the beginning, I'm like, couche. He lays down. When I tell him something,
He listens.
he listens.
Do you think he listens out of fear or he listens out of respect?
Both.
Like,
I
man,
mean-
you scared of me now.
He's a little kid. Obviously he's gonna fear a little bit because he's like, damn, daddy used that tone. You know, there's some parents they just gotta look at the kid and be like,
That's my
and,
mama.
and he's just like, oh,
Même when your mom got him, went, what am I
because
doing wrong?
I have a healthy relationship. I like to think I have a healthy relationship with my mom and dad, and I could play with them. And some parents would be looking at me weird, but my mom gives me that one look. I know how to. Okay, you gotta refrain
So
yourself.
that's what I believe
That's
in.
what I be doing
Well,
because I
that's
feel
what I
like
believe.
sometimes I go a little too far, so I'm waiting for the look to see, can I go more?
Yeah, can I
or
push
should
more?
relax?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do, man. I don't want to be the one to just always beating him. I want to be able to give you that look to know. But at the same time, some people was like, "Oh, you traumatizing him." I'm like, I'm not.
But then again, like you said, there's some kids the look doesn't work.
It's just like you
The
know
word
your
doesn't
kid.
work.
You know what I mean? It's like, so since now I'm installing it on him, so he knows it. That's why in a lot of situations, it's like today he wouldn't eat. Stephanie's like, Jeff. I'm like, don't make me the bad guy. Like,
Yeah, that's important not to
Yeah,
do that because
that's good.
Because then it's like I'm glad you said that because it's like sometimes people always bring the dad as the big bad wolf. Oh man, I can't get him to do it. Let me call Jeff. And then the child has a negative quotation on the father
you, yeah.
just because the mom called you up, but then it's like you're the bad cop for what?
Yeah.
He needs to eat, sit down,
And
and make
listen
him,
to
yeah,
both people,
to both,
yeah.
because you're both parents.
Yeah, but like you said, how does it affect me and him? I guess right now it's not really affecting it. So I mean, so that's why now a lot of things the way I used to view things, I'm trying to change all the time. And so I'm trying to.
And that's
The
all
one
we
thing
could ask for.
I won't be that crying. That crying part I don't know about it yet.
We're gonna
It
get you a
it's coming.
therapist and you're gonna cry.
Yeah, but with my wife, I guess how it affects us, it's like now sometimes she don't give me the benefit of the doubt because she knows I react, and then that moment I'll do something crazy. Especially I'm very protective of them, so it's like it's like some things could go different, but the fact that she knows I'm like I said, I'm a rough person, I'm tough. She comes at me a different way. You know what I mean, when really
She doesn't come with kindness.
yeah, sometimes because she assumes that I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
the
but-
masculine you is gonna be
yeah, so that's definitely a challenging part. So
Yeah, okay. That you said a good stuff. You said that you're gonna work on that, and that's all we could ask for. And what I want you guys to understand, first of all, you said something with your son. You said I don't believe in the boys will be boys stuff, and that's true. Boys won't be boys.
No.
Boys will be what
man.
we teach them to be. You know, like if you teach a boy to be kind, he will be kind. So the things that you want him to see, teach him that. Teach him love, because at the end of the day, that's all we need. And when we look at back in the day shit, all these things that made a man are toxic
Sick.
now. Anyway, but we can't get rid of them. There's always need to be a balance in the thing, you know? So yeah, it's good to show your feelings. It doesn't take away from you being a man for you to express how you feel, because like you said, it affects your relationship with your wife because she's assuming that you're gonna handle it differently. But if you were used to being able to express yourself and your feelings, she would know exactly where she stands. She wouldn't be guessing for you because she would know what it is that I'm dealing with Jeff. Okay? So the point of this really is to tell you guys, it's not wrong to be masculine because all these traits that you described are not bad stuff
at all.
You know, they're not bad stuff. They're great stuff. It's just how do you
how you balance all of it.
It's just like are you being
that's the whole part. It's like balancing
it's just
it.
balancing it
It's
out.
not too late to learn.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and you're not like horrible. Like I don't know why. I'm sorry that you grew up thinking that being rough.
Yeah,
or
we
tough,
just broke it down to you. Like,
so-
you're not
that's
bad,
what I'm
man.
saying. So at this point, it's like, believe it
so
or
you
not,
don't
it's
gotta
like,
act like no, you fine. Like and your reaction to stuff, maybe try to be more tough in the sense that you don't react to everything that's presented to you. Because now you're not only living for you, you have a son. But you're not horrible. I thought you were worse. I was looking for some real
I've been
toxic.
told y'all.
I was looking for some real toxic
I thought
shit.
somebody was gonna lock with like a gun. Like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
like-
tough.
Yo, you're amazing.
You're a
man.
regular man.
You're an amazing man.
that's the goal. That's the goal, man.
You know, and it's not horrible.
Yeah,
No.
and it's like you just concluded. It's like it's not bad to be a man. It's
yeah,
not.
like
Be masculine all you want. Just don't be
toxic.
toxic.
Even though I'm going to say toxic at this point, don't use it to hurt anybody or to control anybody. You know, as long as what you're doing it out of love, and the people you're doing it for understand what you're doing. You know, it'll look better because John's protecting my wife. As long as
Those
she's
are great
understanding that,
qualities.
you know, I'm being protected. He's not trying to control me. He's doing this out of protection. Like y'all have to talk more, not just with her, but everybody you're
your
around.
circle.
You know. So that's what I had to say. I don't know what y'all got.
I mean, you went all around the globe with that.
I concluded that. Let me stop. You have any last words for us, or finishing words, or anything you want to say to the people, or advice?
Did you learn something today about
Yeah.
yourself?
What did you learn?
Nah, I'm a tough guy.
Jesus Christ.
What I learned was it's okay to be nice.
Yes, even
It's
his
okay to
voice
show your
changed.
feelings. Nah, but for real, it's like, I like Catherine knows, I always say it all the time, she's always coming at me, but it's like, I might sure I don't listen, but at the same time, you know what I mean, it's like,
No,
I
I
hear
know you
it, I mean, and I've been trying, I mean, the only thing is, I could try.
Harder.
Yeah.
And I hope you understand, you learned what I feel like you should have learned. I don't know. I'm learning for you. I feel like you should learn that your qualities, your mess, comment on really mess in English?
Okay. There's a word for it.
Comment on really mess? Bah, keep out bono.
You're
It's in my head, but
Somebody please type that in the comments. But you're a disability.
no.
You're a default. How do you say default? Default?
No.
we just going.
It has a word for it.
Yeah.
Your default.
No.
We're just gonna go with that. Your default.
Oh my gosh, the word is skipping in my
I know,
mind right now.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
in
like
my
jumping.
head,
You're that word.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, I'm supposed to be positive of the word now. Yo, I have a brain fart. Okay, what you've been taught was not qualities in your life the whole time, are qualities. You understand what I mean? I hope that's what you learned today. Like in the sense that the things that you have, your characteristic, they're not bad. You know? So yeah, just find a way to balance them because you have good intentions. So yeah, and then we're gonna.
Is it faults?
Flaws.
Your
Flaws. There we go.
Ding 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 ding. You're flawed. What you've been taught your whole life that were flaws, they're not flaws, okay? Because we're not perfect. We're
Nobody
imperfect
is.
human beings, and
I'm
as
close.
long as you're trying,
Close.
you close to being perfect. I mean, okay, perfect, man. So I hope. Did you have anything for us before you leave?
High five.
You
Let
can't
me know.
express your feelings towards us. You
No,
can't start practicing now. Jesus.
What you want him to
Well,
cry?
guys, I really.
Why you gotta change your voice?
No, that. What?
He's trying to change you now.
That's his real voice.
That's
He can't keep a real voice saying what he's saying.
That's my real voice.
I mean, okay.
That's my sweet voice.
Why it gotta be
guys.
sweet? Why can't it just be normal?
All right, so,
Let the man be.
Go
Nah,
ahead.
but thanks for the invite. And at first, when Captain was like, "We're gonna have that talk," I didn't know what I was gonna say. I'm like, "Sheesh, she about to come at me. She about to," because she's always coming at me either way. But I mean, like, I know not all the times I come to a conclusion. Sometimes I'm hard-headed. But I mean, I think this went well.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think it went really.
I think better. It went better than I expected.
You know what I mean?
Really
I was
much
comfortable
better.
enough to. I've shared a lot. I mean, I don't really do that.
Oh, you guys
And
heard
so-
that?
You see,
We
there's
made him
already
share.
improvements here.
Yo,
So-
we made him share. Yeah, I heard it on What
Don't
to
get
Talk
me wrong. I'll
first.
still fuck you up.
I'm pointing at the camera like, yo.
But if there's nothing else that y'all want to say, well, this has been
What
the Talk.
What the talk? What the talk?
If you like what you just saw, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to smash the like button.